every Liverpool fan was supporting Manchester United on Wednesday night. It's not often you can say that, and it's fair to say Kopites will be even less enamoured with the Red Devils now after they suffered a 2-0 defeat to Manchester City at Old Trafford. The result leaves Pep Guardiola's side a point clear at the top with 3 games left to play. Should the Reds win one more match, they could well be on course to eclipse United's dubious honour of attaining the most points, 89, without winning the league. In truth, few really expected Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to pull a miracle out of the bag. The derby came just days after his men were beaten 4-0 at Everton, and their recent run of 7 losses in 9 games puts them on their worst run since 1962. And goals from Bernardo Silva and Leroy Sane, both with a helping hand from David De Gea, made sure there was to be no upset. The title race so far has been full of so many twists and turns that it's difficult to predict what will happen between now and the 12th of May. As it stands, however, it looks like City will become the first team to retain the title since 2009, a sobering thought for Liverpool fans, who are praying for their first league triumph in 29 years. That includes Jamie Carragher, who was a schoolboy the last time around. The former centre-back has been in great form commentating for Sky Sports of late, making no attempt whatsoever to hide his allegiances. When Toby Alderweireld's own goal ensured a late 2-1 win for Liverpool against Tottenham last month, screaming "Mo Salah, you little dancer," due to the Egyptian's role. Not so, at the Theatre of Dreams, where he was noticeably quiet in the final stages of City's victory. In response to one fan pointing that out to him on Twitter, Carragher responded to clarify where he'd gone, and it was nothing to do with the result working against Liverpool. The exchange can be seen below. As much as City fans would love to have visualized him crying in a corner somewhere into a United shirt, that simply wasn't the case. Yet there's no denying how much the derby has hurt Liverpool's title hopes. They'll now be turning their attentions towards the most unlikely of heroes, Burnley, who face City on Sunday afternoon. Jamie Carragher has revealed why he could not be heard during Sky Sports' coverage of the final stages of the Manchester derby. The Liverpool legend was on the gantry alongside Gary Neville and Martin Tyler as a second analyst for City's 2-0 victory over United at Old Trafford. The success for City took them back to the top of the table and means they are now just 3 wins away from retaining their crown. Carragher's input was prominent during the first half of the encounter, but there was no sign of him in the closing stages as City emerged victorious and dented Liverpool's title chances. It was a far cry from his now famous reaction to Mohamed Salah's winner for the Reds against Tottenham last month, but there is a very good explanation. City are now in pole position to win the Premier League title after going ahead of Liverpool. Pep Guardiola's men face Burnley this weekend before hosting Leicester and then travelling to Brighton on the final day. Liverpool will be hoping for a slip-up from the champions, with the Reds hosting Huddersfield and Wolves and travelling to Newcastle on the final day.